not look much like it, judging from the footage you've seen, but it actually took quite a while. But yes, I did show you every single failure. And now all that's left is a few more random battles until Rayquaza. And as for the natures, I'm not going to be really picky, because I'll be honest, I want a mixed Rayquaza, so whichever stat is lowered, well, I'm not going to be happy either way. So I'm not going to be overly picky, because I might need all those 5 stats, except maybe speed. If I get a speed-lowering nature at the expense of something else, I'll be happy, but otherwise, I'm not going to be too picky. So, yeah, that Rayquaza we're going to fight is at level 70, which they forgot to bring down in this game, even though we can get it much earlier, and for that reason, even though it's my final team member, I'm only going to keep it in the case of an emergency, to try and keep things interesting until the end, or until, at least until I fight Steven. But, yeah, other than Steven, I don't think I'm gonna need to use it at all, but it's still considered a member of my team, just because I can. And as I said, I'm going to throw the Master Ball at it, just so we're not going to have too much trouble. Besides, I'm going to be better equipped for catching Kyogre, Groudon, and also Latias. Latias shouldn't be too much of a problem, even though it's a runner. And, okay, here we go. I'm not going to try and make this sound epic for nothing, because this should be a matter of, like, 30 seconds. I do like the battle floors, though it's like we're fighting in the ozone layer or something, even though we're just on top of the tower. But, oh well, at least it looks cool. Master Ball! Okay, so I'm not going to pray that it stays in for once, because since it has a catch rate of 3, it is guaranteed to stay in, which wouldn't be the case had it had a catch rate of 1 or 2, which is why 3 is the absolute minimum they're going with. And yeah, it is said it would descend to the ground if Kyogre and Groudon were to fight, but only if someone went to get it first, else it would probably have remained on top of its tower. And now that that's done, I'm going to fly back to Pseudopolis and see what kind of nature I got on my Rayquaza, and then I'll stop this, do the montage for this whole thing, just so that I know how much time is left for the second half of this video. But first, of course, I'm going to heal my team, because my Milotic is pretty low on PP right now, because I almost had it run out by fighting all those Claydolls and Golbats and Sableyes and Bayonetta, of course. And yeah, let's check out what kind of nature we got here. Oh my god! I think I'm going to make a lot of jealous people with that. After the bold Milotic and the calm Regice, Adamant Rayquaza! Wow! Well, too bad it's going to be a mixed sweeper, but still, Flamethrower and Dragon Claw are still gonna hurt like hell. So I'll be back in a second. So after beating Gabby and Ty over and over and over for money, I bought a Flamethrower TM with the money I got that way. But first, I'm going to give this guy a hard scale in order to replace Outrage with Dragon Claw, which is less powerful, but for 10 power, it has the added edge of reliability that I really, really want. So I'm going to forget Outrage, as I said, and Extreme Speed is going to go in favor of Flamethrower, because I don't want to be completely walled by Steel types, and besides, it's not like a level 70 Rayquaza is going to be outsped by much in that game, especially not since Steven's team is full of sluggers. But okay, Extreme Speed really gotta go. Besides, it's a normal move. It's not gonna get super effectives on anything, so I'm not going to cry if I don't have Extreme Speed on that Rayquaza. And with that done, there's only one thing left to do. We are finally going to take on the last gym at Pseudopolis. And the leader is, of course, Juan, whom Wallace left in charge after he left to become the Pokemon champion. And the people are still looking at where Kyogre and Groudon used to be, even though it's been a while since they stopped fighting. And yeah, this is what the inside of the gym looks like. I'm not going to visit that ladder because it leads to absolutely nothing for now. And, oh yeah, this guy's talking about an icy floor, but don't worry, it's not a classic ice puzzle. How it works is that there are lots of icy, in quotes, tiles, and you gotta step on them once each. Step on them once and they become cracked, step on them a second time and you fall through. And once all the tiles are cracked, as you just saw, the stairs appear. So you gotta be right next to the stairs when the stairs appear, else you're just gonna fall through. And now I'm just going to mess that up on purpose because there are trainers to fight down there. There are, I believe, 9 or 10 trainers down here, all women. So this is basically Juan's harem, if you will. I'm surprised Mars isn't here. That would definitely be her kind of thing. But yeah, enough joking around for now. We're going to fight still more water Pokemon, just in case we hadn't had enough of them during all those sea routes, the fights against Team Aqua. We're going to fight more water Pokemon. I'm sick of water Pokemon right now. At least there's some variety in that typing because of how brutally overpopulated it is, which is, I guess, why both the final gym leader and the champion use the water type. But that means that at some point there are going to be some crap Pokemon thrown in. For example, Juan has a love disc. I'm not kidding. And I am very glad to now be able to refer to it as an unevolved love disc. Seriously, you have no idea how much joy this brings to me. But, okay, I don't think we got enough time to fight another one of these trainers, so I'm going to be continuing Juan's harem next time.